Welcome back to the video series. In this video we are going to be talking about widgets, sidebars, and customizing the appearance of your blog and website. So right now we're at the dashboard. If we look at the blog right now, it has a standard blog format with all of the posts just stacked on top of each other. So over here, this is the sidebar, and the sidebar appearance is controlled by widgets. And so that's what we're going to be focusing on. Now, the theme that I have chosen for this blog also has a customizable front page, and that is again controlled by widgets. So let's take a look at what these widgets are. So if we come over here to appearance and we highlight the appearance, we have our little mouse over that, we will see widgets. So let's click on that. Now, this is basically going to be what you see when you click on widgets, especially this side over here, this left side. Now, this right side is going to be a little bit different depending on the theme that you choose, because this all of this stuff is determined by how many widget areas your theme has. So if you choose a theme that has a lot of widgets, a lot of widget areas, then you may even have more spots here than I have. If you have a theme that doesn't really have too many options, then you're not going to have as many options. So this will tell you where all of the different widgets are. And so this is header right. And so this is the top of a header. So if you wanted to have a widget over here, then you could. Like let's put a search bar there. So I'll show you what that looks like. So you come over here, these are the available widgets, and I'm going to grab the search, and I'm just going to click on it and drag it all the way up here to header right, and you can title it anything you want. You can say search, you can say search this site, whatever you want. So I'm just going to say search this site. So let's come back over here, refresh our screen, and you can see that it is over there now. So let's say that we wanted to get rid of that. We just come over here and we delete it. Come back over here, refresh our screen, and it's gone. So let's go ahead and change up this sidebar here. So we're going to click that little triangle, and we're going to come back over here to the primary sidebar. And let's go ahead and put the search over there. And we'll just title it search. And let's say that we wanted, I'm going to click the triangle so that we don't see all of that stuff. Let's say that we wanted to put our recent posts. And you can put it under the search or on top of the search. So we can just say recent posts, and you can choose to display the date. If you don't want to. How many posts do you want to show up? I think 5 is a good number, but if you wanted to lessen it or if you wanted to increase it, you could. Come back over here, refresh our screen. Oh, whoops, I put that on the secondary sidebar, which is why that wasn't showing up. So let's come over here and let's drag it up here to the primary sidebar. And you can decide if you want it on top, want it on bottom. Okay, so now let's refresh our screen. And you will see the recent posts and the search. Now let's say that you put the search only on the secondary sidebar. Now we set up, when we first chose our settings, we set it up so that we had, just the one sidebar. But remember how I told you that you could set up your pages and your posts? You could set those up differently. Let's go ahead and set up sample post number 7 and customize that so that we have the two sidebars. So if we come back down here, this is where we get two sidebars. So let's go ahead and we click to that. And so we're going to update that. We are going to visit the site. And you can see that there is a search there now. So it changed things up. And again, this is going to be dependent on your blog or on your theme. So your blog may not function this way. It just depends. We're going to go back to the default. We are going to update this. Click refresh. And we're back. Now, this offers, like I said, a customizable front page. I'm going to go ahead and put that search back over here on the primary sidebar. So if we go back to visit the site here, this is what we currently see when we're at the home page. So let's say that we wanted to change this up and customize that. So we could have a featured post on the top. We could have also a featured page if we wanted to, like if you wanted your about page to be on the top. You could have a text. You could use a text to put in anything you wanted. You could even put in HTML code to make things appear. So you can do all kinds of stuff. But let's go over here to featured posts, and we'll just call it featured. And I just want the featured post to show up. This is another use of that categories that we were talking about. So yes, I'll show the post title. I'll show a content limit. I'm just going to set that at 250 characters. I do want to show the image, and I want it to be big. Okay, so let's save that. Let's come over here. Okay, so now you can see that we have our featured post up here on top. So let's say that we wanted something here in the home middle. So let's go ahead and do some more featured posts. And you can leave that blank. You can give it a title if you want. We'll have two posts show up, show the post title, show the content limit. That's what I like to do, but you can always choose what you want to do. I do want to show a featured image, and let's see what that looks like. Okay, so now we have some more posts here on our front page. So let's say that we wanted to have some more posts. So the home bottom. Let's say we want some more posts to show up there. And we just want the regular posts. And we can have up to 7 of those. Show the post title. We're just going to have a small thumbnail photo now. We want that to appear on the left. And we'll do the content limit. We'll do 200 characters. And we'll save. And now you see that we have more posts. So this looks like a nice site. And you can even do featured posts in the sidebar if you wanted, featured pages. Let's do a featured post there. And we'll do We'll go ahead and click the title. We are not going to put any content. We'll just see what this looks like. Let's see. I forgot to click the image. Alright, now let's see. Okay, so that showed up. Let's say we wanted to put some content there. Let's see what that looks like. Let's save it. Refresh the screen. Okay. You can also use this area to put ad space if you wanted. You know, it's up to you. You do want to have your opt-in list, a sign-up box, preferably right there at the top. You can put the links to your social media. You can you know, like I said, it's up to you as far as what you wanted to put. You could have your most popular posts instead of your recent posts like that. You could just have a list of popular posts. You could have testimonials. You know, you could have you could use like a text widget and put the testimonial in the text widget. You can do all kinds of stuff. And you know, if you only wanted to necessarily have these, you know, this format of blog post, like if you didn't like this big picture and you didn't like these little ones and you just wanted to have like a stack of posts like this, you could do that. So you could customize it however you see fit. And again, what you can do there is going to be dependent upon your theme. You know, for example, this after entry, that is like after the post. So we'll just do a text widget here just so I can show you what I'm talking about. And if you are ever, you know, editing your specific theme and you aren't really sure what this widget is or where it is, this is something that you can do. You just add a text widget there. And then you can hit save. You can come back over here, click on a post, and you will see that this is the after entry area. So this would be another great place for you to put your opt-in for your mailing list, or you could put ad space there. You could, and this could be ad space for, you know, a product that you're an affiliate for, someone that actually pays you for an ad, or it could be one of your own products or services. So it can be any of those three items. So an affiliate spot, it could be a paid ad or one of your own personal ads. So you can get creative with it. This is you know, this is one of the reasons that I do like to have the premium themes, and you know, we talked about that way back in the themes video, but it's that these are usually more customizable when you have a premium theme, and there's more, you know, it's just easier to work with, and you don't have to know a lot of code to move things around and do fun stuff. So, you know, that's, like I said, that's just one of the reasons that I personally like to have the premium theme. Now that doesn't mean that you can't find this kind of stuff in a free theme. You know, there's magazine style themes out there so that you can customize your home page and you know, do all kinds of cool stuff with it. They're out there, but they may not be as easy to use. They may not offer support. So it's up to you what kind of theme you want to use. This is just an example of how to customize this specific one. And it all goes down to the widgets. So just play around, find a look that you like, and you can always change things, you know, if you decide that you don't like that. you know, just delete it. See, it still looks good without it. So you can just play around with things and decide how you like your website and your blog to look.